Blocked.
Yeah, I don't know what
Sure.
I don't know what you're gonna look like.
This is my favorite outfit.
This is your favorite outfit. I'm gonna check Brad's outfit right now.
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, okay. I suppose gun to my head, I would have come up with this one.
Your character looks like they got a boner right now.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, you see it too?
Yeah,
what
no,
the heck?
I see it, but I got that Callus's shadow shader on, dude.
It's kind of nice.
Gold
You know, yeah,
member.
yeah.
All
I don't
right.
think it always looks like that. I think it's just little funky.
Hello, whoever's watching this incredibly strange stream. We have some unfinished business because while we streamed the campaign, it wasn't over. Wasn't over until the raid was completed, of which the raid took just under 19 hours to be cleared the first time.
10 minutes longer than the previous
It was
longest
10
raid.
minutes longer?
Yeah, it was 10 minutes longer.
10 minutes longer. So this
Dude,
has been a... Go on. Yeah.
Bungie saw them about to clear the raid, and they were like, "Quick, dox them. We need this one to be the longest."
Yeah, because the fight was about 10, 12 minutes, so yeah. That's pretty funny. Okay. But, it's been a pretty stressful week leading up to this. Because we weren't even sure if we were going to be able to raid, and we attempted the mode raid, the road made, and
It was the road we made along the way.
and good fucking god, was it hard. We beat the first encounter, and then it just wasn't happening. Like we were clearly way out of our pay grade for what it was, but we also knew, like, throughout the attempts where it was like, there are teams on the fourth, not final encounter, and they're stuck there for 8 hours, and it's like, cool. So, from what we saw and from what we've heard and stuff, the raid is excellent. It's really, really fucking cool. But the interesting thing is that when the final team beat the raid, or the first team beat the raid, the first team finally beat the raid in the final shape, a mission banner pops up like you saw in the campaign missions for the final mission of the campaign that then unlocked for everyone. We would do this with our 6 members that were gonna attempt go back in on the second day on our second session for the contest mode, which lasted 48 hours. And we opted to do the end of the campaign together. And what we got is something that was not on my bingo card, which is a pretty cool mission, followed by some really solid cutscenes and an epilogue that I found really profound. But the thing is, because we queued as 6 players into this, we didn't get to see it. We had to watch someone else's version of it. And for what I care about in this game, I need to see this with my fire team, these 2 guys right here. Because you all hear me talk about this all the time in games. An ending, a very special ending will do a lot for me. And on the bingo card, I was not expecting tears to roll down my face in this game. Like, the first thing you're going to see when I launch this is cringe-ass Avengers shit. It's what you're going to see right away. Followed by a pretty cool mission and really good scenes, and something that ends with just, like, what do you do in Destiny? And someone on the team, or many people on the team, understood this and gave a moment for that in a very special way. And this actually is going to wrap back around to something I found very special at the beginning of the campaign. So I gotta give it to Bungie. They have made something that I will probably never forget. And, like, this mission here, Excision, is the first 12-man cooperative mission in the game, as far as I know. I think Escalation Protocol had 12 people, or was that a bug?
Escalation Protocol could have 9 people. but
9.
You
Yeah,
had
'cause
to
it was a
really.
control zone. You
Yeah,
had to fucking
you had
fight
to
to get 9
stretch
people in
that shit.
there.
Okay.
There has been 12-man activities in this game before, but it was unintentional. It was bugged. But they kept it in for a while. You could 12-man raid for a
Right.
minute.
Yes. That's all.
Right,
So.
there was the bug.
But it was
Because-
not
Obvi-
intentional.
Yeah, so like obviously you can,
Oh, let me turn it up.
in theory, 12-man private match a Crucible game.
But it's not.
Right.
I said cooperative.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not to spoil the spirit of this all, but I have seen multiple conflicting accounts that because we have completed this campaign already, we may or may not get this cutscene.
No.
I-
Okay.
I simply don't know.
It's.
I don't want you to us to do the whole thing and then be like, oh, what the fuck, where is it?
No,
Like,
that's fine. That you need to tell us this. So
Yeah.
this might be a botch stream because we're not going to get the thing that we wanted to see, the thing that I want. But yeah, fuck it. Let's go. Let's do it anyway. Worth a try, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, get in the game mode.
I'm launching it.
Okay.
Cringe ass Avengers.
Also, your mic is was it
There's only narrative.
What was that?
was the mode on narrative?
Yes.
when you launched it? Okay.
I haven't been able to select other difficulties or modes for these things.
One fire team infiltrated the Witness's monolith and shattered its hold on the Traveler's life.
One fire team. Not you all. You all suck. Why do you have a shadow
Their
price?
courage bought us one
So I
last
like this
chance.
cutscene.
I like
I'm not
it.
gonna lie to you.
I like it.
I've always wanted to see the band get back together. You know what I mean? Like all them boys.
Except for Shiro 4, though.
Well, he
The
wasn't in this game.
Guardians and their ghosts
Oh no,
will
Soraya was there. That sucks.
But Varix was, and he's not here.
When we eliminate the remainder of its forces.
We get Nimbus though.
Our final chance
bummer.
at freedom
Just having them just showing up so
lies
funny.
on that field. This enemy has taken so much from us all. Helixney,
My internet's dying. God damn it,
Yeah, I can tell your mic is actually.
dude. Fuck my internet provider, man. I've done so much. I've called them so many fucking
the
times,
Witness
man.
started this war long ago.
I love how it's just like 1,000 Scorn chieftains
We end it.
or
Yeah, the
wraths.
Yeah, rats.
That's a lot of Scorn.
I'm gonna bet you in the internal testing version, they only had that cutscene, and there was like an epilogue where you talk to somebody,
Mm-hmm.
and that probably tested very, very poorly. Because you remember it was getting good, not great internal testing.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, it's all right. There's nothing I want more than the post-mortem, the tell-all post-mortem of Destiny.
Oh, right.
I
Yeah,
want to
like,
know
it-
everything, every fucking. I
Oh,
want
yeah,
I want
yeah.
20 hours straight of interviews of people telling me what could have been, why something didn't go its way. I want names, I want addresses, I want social security numbers.
No, for sure.
I need to know.
Because we do know, like, some things, right? Like, we know more or less what the original, like, production line was supposed to be. Like I was telling you the other day, Shadowkeep's not supposed to exist.
Yes.
Destiny 3 was supposed to come out 2 years after Destiny 2 came out.
Right.
Like a goddamn Call of Duty game.
Yep.
And
My pants.
like
look
this is
weird,
probably
man.
this is why we have the shitty tower in Destiny 2. They weren't expecting it to the rest of the game to be there, right?
Yeah, it was the middle part of the. Of
There was
everything.
apparently a video from the CM that got fired recently, because you notice that the TWABs aren't by a CM anymore; they're just
Yeah,
by
they're just
Bungie.
like the community team. Yeah.
So the CM got fired. She apparently put out a video talking about some of the inner workings of what this game looked like. I haven't watched it yet, but I saw it was saw it on my recommended. I don't know if it's any good or not. I'm waiting for the ass to cross react.
Ass cross react. One of the two titans who beat the raid.
Yeah, like we were supposed to be playing Destiny 4 right now, actually. Destiny 4 was supposed to come out in 2022, I think, or 2021.
They had planned 2 other games.
Yeah, because it makes
That's
sense.
Activision.
Activision's deal. We're giving you $500 million to publish this game franchise, right? You get 3 years after the first one, but after that, every 2 years we want a game release, a mainline release, right?
I want you to know. Sorry to interrupt here. I want you to know that I saw a comment fly by in like Dato's stream or something. Like earlier. Still, after all this time, it's been what did Destiny 2 come out? 2016.
Mm-hmm.
It's been. God, how many years is that? 7 years? 8 years? Something like that? And I saw some motherfucker still say, I don't know if I'd want a Destiny 3 because then I'd have to get all my guns again. What is wrong with
you have gotten rid of all of your guns numerous times in this game. Like, do not fool yourself.
But like,
you have done nothing but shed gear throughout the entirety of Destiny.
Yeah, like I get the whole like exotic thing because like those weapons do feel really nice and like they are special.
They
but it's
did feel nice. I mean, recently they've been better, but like exotics were worthless for a hot minute in this game.
Well, I mean, launch of D2 is horrible. Like I'm not gonna say anything, but it's like, you know, if Destiny 3 comes out within a couple of days, you'd be like, hey, yo, I miss Outbreak Prime or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be completely
no. They missed when they got Outbreak Prime. They're compromised.
Yeah,
you can't listen to people like this.
I actually don't think I would miss having anything in this game because I'd be so excited and intrigued to engage with a new game, an actual
new sandbox. No, like I would not want a single returning piece of exotic armor.
Neither. I want new weapon models. I want new weapon animations.
You know,
I want
like
new HUD. New
everything. No, complete fresh, new house, new paint.
I'm 100% in agreement with you guys. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'd miss specifically Witherhorde.
You would miss Witherhorde?
Yes. I'm not gonna lie to you.
All right, here we go.
We need to get eyes on the witness. First fire team in there. Don't hesitate.
Larry.
Did you say that because I have Witherhorde right now?
No, it's the guy.
Hold on, let me see if I can get killed by Kyle. Damn. All right, who do we got with us in this moment? We got Bacteria Wagon, No Lovers, Architect, Crank, Time Lost,
Why Die Now,
Winged Chaos Lord, Texanus, and Why Die Now? And Zane.
Oh, Zane.
Oh, Zane.
I almost thought Scurvy was one of our teammates too. Nice and funny. That's a light Baron knight. It's not my enemy. I hope we get this goddamn cutscene.
I really hope we do. Maybe as long as like one person has the mission, which would be kind of weird, yeah, but so like, you know, it's a unique 12-man activity. You got everyone here. You're only fighting bosses. All of these enemies are technically bosses. This is good. This is direction. This is what you do with the systems that you've built up over time. Not Yadith, the taken shit stain.
Like the truly pessimistic take here is to be like, they had to give the 99.8% of players who are not, completing the raid, they need to feel like they matter in this whole thing. Because they do.
And they do, right? But I think this is a really good way to do this.
I agree. I'm just saying that's the pessimist's take.
That's the elitist take.
Yeah, if you want it to be a real piece of shit, be like, oh, only the people doing the raid should be able to play this mission. Like, no. The rest of the community that has kept this game alive deserves to do, not just streamers.
Someone brought Div, godlike.
Me.
My king, my liege. Don't worry, I brought Still Hunt. I'm ready for the damage. This angle? Everything's so desynced and laggy.
Yo,
Who
crank
the fuck's
dialogue?
Halsix? Was he also in that that season? I feel like I saw Halsix's name a lot during one season.
Yeah, Hal 6 is
This
Scurvy.
is a change
Yeah,
of
yeah.
pace, isn't it?
They were in season
Never
4.
let
Oh
it
my
be
God.
said I wasn't here when it counted.
That Arsenal. So I checked how many teams managed to beat it in the 48 hours. Take a guess.
150.
700.
Wow. I must have ramped up fast.
Wait, no, I totally got that number wrong. No, maybe I got that number right. I'm gonna check real quick. Let me stand on the plate. Like, it was a lot of teams suddenly. Let me see. 692.
That means in the last 6 hours of the raid,
Yep.
more people cleared it than the first, like, 30, like, what? The first, like, 42? There was still only, like, there was still sub 100 at, like, 3 a.m.
Yeah, let me
on
check.
day 2 or something, right?
Yeah. It took Datto 30 hours to get 104th place. So yeah, in that 18 hours to follow, many teams would start clearing it.
That is
Yeah,
wild.
so obviously a lot
Everyone
of
got
that is, like,
everyone went to go to sleep.
Like, yeah, a lot of that is like people went to bed, woke up, looked up what to do.
All right, check this out.
Vanguard Command, we're closing in
Check
on the
this shit
witness
out,
now.
chat. Look at all these
This is
boys.
We peel away the traveler's light and strip away the purpose it so desperately defends.
So here's what the final boss's model looks like of the raid. Can you see any remnants from the room itself? Let me see.
I will hold this shield.
Not really. Kind of.
Yo, is that Saint 14? My man.
His they didn't patch him. His bubble doesn't come out as fast as ours.
Yo, someone's frost grenades inside of the bubble. That's funny.
Damn it. I suck. Like I always love the million hand motif. I think it looks great. Good luck. His head looks silly as fuck. We all know this. Witness got a weird face.
Bungie's servers are trying right now, bro.
They're managing.
Your internet's trying.
Yeah, I know. There's nothing to be done.
Heavy ammo, boys.
I haven't even used any heavy ammo yet. I'm an idiot.
You're clear to drop. In and out.
No, the witness. That was one of the first things people said with the witness was, looks like one of the Disco Elysium portraits or skills.
Bro, you know something funny I realized?
Yeah, what's up?
Of all the relics here, there isn't the Warmind Valkyrie.
The what?
Despite the fact that the entire season of Warmind was about that sphere.
It's because the Warmind is gone. Yes.
But in theory, the relic would still exist. You know what I mean?
Nah, because Rasputin was like spawning that for you.
I suppose that's fair. You think
It
Anna
was-
Bray could have been like, "Look, Guardian, I brought a
We get the
Valkyrie for you."
we get the synaptic spear. It's basically the same thing.
No, for sure. I
it's
just
the
thought
Valkyrie
I just thought about
lore.
that earlier today, and I thought it was funny.
No, I agree. There's a couple of relics that aren't here that I'm like, where is this?
Yeah, like obviously there's no shield because it's like when I use it.
There's no
necessarily.
sight. There's no nightmare scythe.
Oh yeah.
All right, this part of the campaign. So remember what we said during the campaign? Boy, I sure hope there's a moment where we bring 12 fucking guardians to break all these goddamn statues.
I was also thinking about this. This shouldn't have been a sword. This should have been a like a gardening hoe or something.
We are one.
It
will end
Oh my god, we did that fast.
We won't suffer
Optimized.
one more day with you.
We've optimized the finale. All right, damage. I fucked up. I fell. Eh. This was the damage strat right here, by the way. What I'm doing. You know, and they died too.
Where'd everybody go?
We died. Not a gamer, sorry. Oh my god, I jumped straight back into it. I'm gonna get hit by this because I think it's funny. So, for the raid, most teams used 5 hunters using this gun with golden gun equipped to just rip out as much damage as possible. It was not needed. There were plenty of other viable strats, but that just ended up being the one that it landed on for a lot of people. Like, the first team did it, hey, it works, that means we should do it. Holy fucking 30 FPS. Saint, I need ammo.
Hey, I need fentanyl.
I do not know what that is, Guardian.
They're bringing you a targeting system for an orbital laser.
Take this. Use it in the elegant ways to which you Guardians are so accustomed.
I think we have to. I think there is a mechanic where. Oh, I got the double dirty dunk, where it gets turned off if the bees hit it. I think. Could be wrong. Oh, I have Ascension on, I just realized. More. Yeah, yeah. I am kind of surprised the sword wasn't in the raid. Texanus, get him!
It's probably for the best they didn't have another relic raid.
No,
relic
no.
with the raid for the relic.
Do not have a fucking relic raid.
That's our opening. I want all our firepower on the witness. Now!
Like in my mind, Vow was the finale of that, right? With
Absolutely.
Guardian down.
Immune. Don't care.
We are the first.
We are dealing no damage to this guy.
We cannot be cut.
It's siphoning light. Go!
I think we have to kill him on the next one. Oh
That's
god.
scary.
Just like our salmon rum teams, man. Ah. Immune. Oh. My gun model's just gone.
Someone took the heavy.
It respawns. No. Really? Really? Yeah, whatever. Hey, I'm taking the heavy. I'm coming, bacteria wagon. Ugh.
Nimbus is above. They're dropping aid.
My assistance comes too soon. Don't cut yourself.
Yoink. I don't know what it did still. The Hammer of Dawn did not work properly.
Sad.
just like Lightfall. Everything's as it should be.
So many have fallen.
We gotta do 60% of this thing's health.
Why was I dying?
I don't know.
I got poisoned just now. Because I think one of our guys has never product grips on.
Huh.
And when he broke the statue, it spread the poison to me.
It was me. I have the product grip on.
Brad poisoned me.
Front.
Guardian down.
Bro,
Move up. Kino incoming. Like actual great use of video game incoming.
Guardians. All right, we got it on the run. You show that shape, it ain't final.
Oh, it's Guardians make their own fate.
What was made can be unmade.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Guardians make their own fate.
What to do. Guardian, channel the traveler's light.
Watch the
through
super
me.
bar.
I'm ready.
Destiny.
Oh.
You are not immune to anime endings.
No, in fact, I love them.
You are not immune to max damage number laser beam. Alright, quick, everyone draw a deck. Oh, look at my boys. Like, come here. I love you both. Yeah. Hi.
I don't understand.
That's it. We did it. We did it.
GG boys, my boy Zane. All right, let's hope these all work out. So it's gonna be quite a few cutscenes here, and hopefully the last one will work. We might be with a bunch of Xbox 360 players. I don't know. Shit might not load. All right.
No! Ghost?
I look pretty silly with my salmon head.
Please. Bring him back. He's just a ghost. You raised an army. You can bring back one ghost.
You sure shine bright back there, huh?
Cade.
What comes from the light returns to the light. My gal Sundance told me that. She also said we're all connected. Guardians, ghosts, the Traveler. Now you tell the others this was my choice. My light. Nobody makes my fate but me. You're my favorite. Don't ever forget that.
Guardian. There you are.
And like, this was something we talked about. We were like, there needs to be something special with Ghost at the end of all this. Like, if Ghost dies at the end of Destiny 2, I would be pretty emotional about it. When I watched that for the first time, I was pretty emotional about it.
Yeah, I think that them incorporating the I think they did Cade flawlessly in this expansion, because when he came back, it was very clear. The direction made it.
You can't keep him.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
we're happy. He's happy to see you again, but he's not. He doesn't even want to be here.
Here for a good time, not a long time.
Yeah,
as
yeah.
Alex said in the radio message.
Pass the torch to Crow.
Yeah, you're my favorite. You're my favorite.
Yeah,
hits.
you're my favorite.
That shit. I'm so glad they got Nathan Fillion back, dude. I'm so.
No, he's so much better than everyone else. Delivery.
Yeah, and for the record, in D1, if you stood next to Cade, he would whisper that to you. He'd be like,
It's definitely healing.
Also, here's
but
Crow's
we've
new
still got a lot
haircut.
of work to do. Surviving witness forces, clashes with the Lucent.
Yeah, so the thing we didn't do on stream that would have been the thing. This game has the best exotic mission where it's you, Crow, and Cade, and it's just excellent. It's just everything you could want from. It wasn't cringe funny. It was just funny. It was just good funny. And that was the thing. There was no cringe.
For so long.
They got the tone.
Now we've won.
I thought it would feel different.
Which one of us has to become an exo?
Maybe because we haven't celebrated it yet.
Bro, us being both awoken males, it throws
Guardian.
off the...
Ghost,
Power
just
balance.
in time. Tell them Cade wouldn't let a little work get in the way of having a good time.
You know, let's hear it for Aldrin Crow also.
Oh, no, Aldrin Crow is...
The main character of Destiny.
No,
For now-
I think they nailed this character
Our task.
over the course of the 10
is
years of Destiny.
appreciating
It was like one of the
this
few things
moment.
they got right was this guy.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
We'll face the future when it comes.
Tomorrow in the presentation. I love the Doomfang Paladins Titan over there. All of us were expecting credits to roll at this point, which would have actually put my jaw on the floor if credits actually rolled, because they don't. So now we're gonna sit here with our fingers crossed that all of this is gonna work out. Because now this is gonna play, but then hopefully the thing that comes after plays. Because I need to see it. Which I think it will. We're watching the cutscenes, so. Dude, they took the dog.
It took the dog,
They took the
man.
fucking dog.
I love how it doesn't show Deborah.
No.
It's just the church.
They were like, don't show Devram, just show the EDZ. That's fine.
I guess they're dating.
It's like the most horrible twine ever. It's just a whole rope.
Well, maybe that's what it's supposed to be. Like she can't knit with like
Actual yarn.
yards, so it's gotta be rope. She's a huge rhinoceros.
I'm sorry, where is this again?
I think this is Pale Heart Tower.
Okay.
I think.
Old gay men
Now that's
running the
Throne
PvP.
World. I don't know what they're doing there.
I don't know either in Sabbath and Stone World either. Old gay men running the PvP. Gay Zavala. Old gay men running the Vanguard. This is so funny they decided to include this.
Dude, I mean, Zura's Destiny. Like, you had to be sure for the epilogue somehow.
Yeah,
right?
Zura's Destiny, for sure. Dude, he fixes this shit with a wrench. I don't believe it.
Only straight couple in Destiny.
Do they dance? Do the Awoken dance?
Yeah, it had been established that the Awoken kids loved Uldren. Like, he was like a hero. Like, he would always tell stories and stuff.
Did Shaxx do anything? In the final mission, he can show up and give you a Scorch Cannon.
Yeah. But no, it's like helmet didn't come off or
No,
something.
we
like
didn't get the end of Halo 3 where Shaxx takes his helmet off, but it's still obscured. And then these are the teasers for the seasonal content.
Queen fail safe. I'm
My
ready,
queen.
man.
Okay, so who is this supposed to be?
I think this is Ido on the left and just Mithrax on the right.
Yes.
His daughter.
Oh, okay, yeah, I saw it there. I saw her. I saw her little.
Erica's.
Yeah, I saw her cute little goggles. I love Ido. And then
She's
they're gonna
so much
they're gonna fucking end with Zivo Wrath, as they should. Alright, please work. You might actually hear me cry. I'm not kidding. I've been incredibly emotional about the thought of this next scene.
I hope this shit works.
Oh,
I know some people or
Like
suggesting
it can be 3. It's like up to 3, yeah?
I
Yeah,
think so.
I've seen 3. Yes.
Man.
There it is, boys.
Because at the end of it, what do you do in Destiny?
You sit down at the tower and you fucking look at the skybox.
No, you fucking play through it with your best fucking friends.
Man,
That's what you fucking do.
Absolutely.
I want to hit alt print screen so bad, but I don't want to fuck it up.
F12.
Do it.
F12.
Yeah.
Perfect.
No, like this gets to go on my wall. Like that's my fucking fire team right there, man. And then it's just you looking at the fucking Traveler in space, just hanging out.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Tommy's on my right, Brad's on my left.
Shockwave through its troops. The instant it was destroyed,
Yeah, I got you standing on my left, Alex.
most of the
Brad's
witnesses'
on my right.
followers
Yeah,
fled
same here.
when it fell. But its most zealous believers are still carrying out its last orders. Ziva Wrath is still out there.
Look at the fucking boys.
How salvation is turned on
Oh.
itself. Aramis nowhere to be seen.
This is what I care about in games. Like, what do you do in Destiny? What should you show at the end of it all when everyone is so tired and checked out?
Both Scorn
You're
and
fired.
Show me and my 2 fucking best
Put it
friends staring at the
Wait,
Traveler.
witness, a power vacuum has been created in the universe. Who knows what will try to fill it? But out of all of this, the most worrying thing is an aurora. It's bleeding out of the Traveler. Light and darkness.
You know, and this is interesting. We like use too much light to destroy the Witness, and it's caused a fucking issue.
Aurora, enforced by Alliance cruisers.
But do you think the 3 lights are the 3 campaigns?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty cool. Pretty
Erupted from the
clear.
Traveler, moving away at relativistic speeds. We tracked one out to
Yeah, because it even says one went out to Nessus, right? Where failsafe is.
Then we lost track of it. I've got hunters in the field investigating.
Thank you, Crow. I'll leave it to
They
you.
didn't kill
Copy
Zavala.
that. I'm headed back out to the field myself. I need to see if I can pick up Fickrell's trail. Find out what's going on with the Scorn.
Keep me updated.
Like, if they can nail the stories in these chapters, I whatever they opt to make next with Destiny 3 or whatever, I hope they just, like, obviously some tragic, horrible thing's gonna happen because video games suck. They are owned by Sony, and Sony does take care of their studios as far as I can tell.
Yeah, I mean, like,
but like, so the analogy I gave the other day is Destiny has been a trash fire its entire lifespan. Back in 2013, Brad and I walked into GameStop and was told that the creators of Halo are putting out another game. Do you want to pre-order it to get a poster? That poster is still up on a wall in my other room because I don't put shit on my wall. And I didn't play it, but these guys did, and I've had a bizarre emotional connection to Destiny the entire time, and it's just like, it's always had horrible problems. They've never fucking done it. And then at the end of it all, they somehow managed to put out the fire. And then at the bottom of the ashes, there's a fucking diamond. And it's what you're looking at right here.
Right here.
2,750 hours for this, and you know what? Fine! Dude, we're here, and look at this, we're just here until one of us wants to leave.
God, the Aurora's getting massive. Yeah, this is pretty beautiful. We look great.
Oh, we have all our ghosts here too.
Yeah. I put the cat shell on because I was curious if it was gonna be out when I took it out. It did not.
That's perfect though, because Momo's always right next to you, trying to fuck you up.
Momo's definitely always right next to me. Playing Destiny.
Yeah. I got the pumpkin ghost because I always do.
You always do.
This reminds me of the ending of Strange Journey.
Sure.
The neutral ending of Strange Journey just kind of looks like this.
Mm-hmm.
Where Doom guy's just staring down at Earth, waiting.
Yeah, so I guess like the lore guy here for Destiny.
Oh my God,
there's
it's
still
huge.
some things that like I kind of find a little unfulfilled, right? However, I think they do make it pretty clear with like kind of like how the ending kind of plays out, where it's like the Traveler's never gonna speak to you because it's like it's not.
It can't.
It's not how it works. Its whole purpose is to not give guidance, right? That's why like it just gives you shit so you can make your own destiny. That's what Cade says at the end. Nobody makes my fate but me, right?
Oh.
It's not trying to make like it's not trying to make you followers of its. You spread its religion across the universe, like how like the Witness does with the darkness, right?
Yeah.
It's
a balancing act.
It lets you do your own thing. You make your own destiny, right? It's not going to give you guidance, right? Which is why the Witness was like, why didn't I never talk to me?
Why didn't you tell us what to do? I also love, as I've pointed out, the Witness, for the entire time you know the Witness, they always refer to themselves as a collective. We. They'd always done that because it's an entire collective of people. The story comes out, he's actually an amalgamation of dissenters that, maybe, I'm sure some were, like, willing to join, effectively, this planetary cult leader or something, right? But a lot of them weren't, but they were forced to. And the fact that the Witness breaks character at the end of all of it, I think is really good. Which kind of like lends into the whole the Witness is a fucking poser.
Yeah,
the thing that we've been talking about.
And I kind of reconciled it with a little bit too in my mind, where it's like the Witness views itself as a tool, right? It calls itself
the knife,
the first knife, right?
Yeah.
It's not claiming to necessarily be the darkness. It just views itself as the tool of the darkness.
I am purpose made form in this
even if the darkness has never acknowledged him itself, right?
Right. But it does make sense that like you can view it as the knife the Winnower is holding, because it's like the Gardener and the Winnower are not going to, like, they're beyond cosmic level beings. Like Marathon is about this too, by the way. It's about two like gods playing chess, or it's either Marathon or the other one they made, Oni, one or the other.
Sure.
But it's like, so like Bungie's written a story like this before, right? So it's like it does make sense that it would be like it is the tool of this being. Right, you're not gonna fight the cosmic being because it's beyond comprehension.
You can't go that far.
Universe, right?
Yeah.
It's
not. You can't write that. You can't solidify that. It's not interesting if you do that.
Yeah, I did actually see a really good argument recently, something I never noticed before, where the Black Garden likely is the realm that these two beings did exist in. Because within this lore, all the lore that we know about it is talk about them hanging out in this giant tree, and something that I never realized until it was pointed out to me in Garden of Salvation. You go to the giant mesa that you see in the Black Garden. And when you get there, it's not a mesa; it's a giant tree trunk.
Where you fight Sanctified?
Where you fight Sanctified?
Yeah, Sanctified's a giant tree trunk. This is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, they totally. So good stuff. Bungie, if you're out there and listening, if you need a designer for Destiny 3, I will make it good. I promise you. I got that shit written down. I got Bibles of it already. It's easy as fuck, as it turns out, to just make the right choice. But 2, good job. despite everything,
I'm
and
sure
your
it was the hardest-
horrible
hardest
business
10
model.
Yeah.
I know you just didn't make enough money over these last 10 years. There's no way you made enough money, apparently, with every year having to spend $200 on this game, apparently, not counting the cosmetics that you sell. But you did it. How do we get out of here?
Did we hit escape?
We just skip it. How about that? You can just sit here as long as you want. This is even better than I thought it was, man. I thought we were gonna sit here for you know 10 seconds after Crow finishes talking, but no.
Tommy, did you do any of the like post game stuff with Micah?
I did a little bit. I haven't done all of them.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Because if you find like in some of the travelers like little collectibles, she talks about like there was a quote that Crow said about the traveler. I think was really fitting. Because Micah was trying to interpret one of the traveler like memory things essentially.
Before we go,
and it was
go ahead and keep talking. But I want to show everyone the the boss room. I want to just real quick glance at it.
But it's in the memory. Micah's like interpreting its feelings as being like it's like feeling like lost and uncertain and like unsure of like where to give guidance, and like it almost being uncertain of where it needs to go itself, right? And Zavala kind of scoffs at this. He's like, so like the traveler never spoke, not because it didn't want to, because it couldn't.
No, it sounds frustrated. It's like confused. It's like what?
No. And Crow says something along the lines of like, just because this thing doesn't have all the answers doesn't mean it's meaningless, right? Like it gives meaning in its own way, even if it doesn't know exactly what it is that it wants.
Although, if I will say this, I was thinking about this the other day, today too. If God's perfect innocent angel Rasputin didn't shoot down the traveler, right, which was always the implied lore, was the thing that kept the traveler here. Was that? Why did the traveler give us ghosts and not the Elixir ghosts?
Yeah, it is a little funky, right?
I do want the answer about that then.
Yeah, so here's the second encounter room. The back of it, I guess, where you don't actually do anything. But the second encounter here, yeah, I think we can go back to Substratum. We have seen what the final boss room looks like. We have not seen what the third and fourth boss rooms look like exactly. We're gonna come back in tomorrow and finish it. So, for those wondering and having to be watching this, we'll finish up Stellar Blade on Tuesday and Wednesday probably. But just in case you all haven't seen what a raid looks like in a minute. It's pretty fucking
Brett,
cool.
when are you available tomorrow? Because did you all see when Frank said he was available?
I'm off tomorrow, so
okay.
Yeah, I'll get up whenever.
Yeah, I guess
always off on
Monday. Nick and Dustin are available because Frank said he'd be up at like 5.
We can 5
and then has to leave at 10:30.
Right.
We cannot go back to Substratum because we took the lift.
That's right. We took a lift to get up here.
Oh yeah, the monolith.
Oh yeah, Yashir says because the Elixir didn't go through a collapse, I think is why they didn't get ghosts.
But they did go through a collapse. The darkness came and destroyed Reese. They call it the whirlwind.
So I thought the whirlwind was when the traveler left.
Yeah, that's what I always thought too.
Like I thought.
Right. So like the traveler leaves them, but I believe the traveler leaves because the darkness or the witness, whatever you want to call it, shows up and destroys their planet. Because this is why the fallen are the fallen, is because their fucking planet's gone.
Well, then if you have this whole other thing too at the hive, where the traveler had, was visiting them and was going to gift them with the light, but obviously they were manipulated outside of that. But the traveler ended up bestowing it upon them anyway, far in the future. So why them and not? It was
over here.
Why did the traveler give the hive the light eons after it had been possessed by and manipulated by the darkness,
All right, you go.
and not and not
the secret's up here.
yeah,
and
yeah,
not the elixinate, right? Like there is definitely some
definitely
unanswered
not
Yeah, right. It
going
just like
there.
the established lore in Destiny 1 was the Traveler gives the light to society. You know, the darkness or whoever, the Hive, the Witness, show up and hunt it down, and the Traveler left. Like this happens in the Book of Sorrows. Like it happens multiple times, in fact, right? It's possible it was even just like Oryx showing up at Reese. We don't exactly know what happened to the Elixir homeworld exactly.
We can't turn this on. We can turn it on last
yeah,
time.
because it doesn't like you going backwards from an encounter.
Yeah, yeah, fair.
Yeah, like if
That's
you
fair.
recall, we couldn't do this in a Root of Nightmare. We weren't able to start at the second encounter and go back to the chest.
Right. It's just that we didn't complete the encounter yet, so it's like, what?
Right. There was the T-posing tormentor, if you recall.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. So the mechanic of this raid ended up being something pretty simple, but very execution heavy, and it involves everyone usually. So there's a starting plate and a receiving plate, and the idea is pretty simple. You step on the starting plate, and it sends a laser, an energy beam to the other one, and it's gonna fill up. It's gonna have like a ring that fills up into the center, and while the ring's filling up, you have to step on it to send it back to the other plate, and then you bounce it back and forth. With the trick being that before you step on the plate for the final time, you would have to expend a resource that would be spawning from stepping on the plates to lock a thing called a conductor, which I could show you in the other room. But it was pretty tough to figure out because obviously the main thing about contest mode raids being so hard is you have to spend most of your effort staying alive. That is what you're doing in a contest mode is survival over anything else.
And then the rest of it is, to quote Datto, wrong or cope.
Yeah, you never get it right.
Yeah.
you never quite do it right.
Yeah, because it's like you have to stay alive with everything you have, but then also manage to pull out the highest DPS imaginable when it matters, right?
Yeah.
Because if you don't do it in enough phases, like there is an enrage where
the amount of focus it takes to do contest mode raids is honestly it is exhaustive.
Yeah, it's pretty intense. Yeah, so like in this encounter there'd be 3 wings. The boss would be in the middle.
Yeah,
and
as we determined, the Callus, the Rolk, and the
Nazarick
wings.
Yeah. So then like this thing would open up and you would have one person over there on the other plate and one person here. And the idea is that every time you bounce, an object is going to spawn in the arena that you'd have to pick up. And then you need to know which object you need to deposit into here by shooting it and then stepping on the plate. And it's like, it's a simple, effective mechanic, I think. There's no plates in the final boss, which is the funny thing. So we've only, these might be the only 2 encounters that have plates, oddly enough.
I think they are.
I think they are.
I've seen the 4th encounter room. I've seen the final boss room. I actually haven't seen 3rd. I don't know what 3rd encounter is.
I saw it briefly. It kind of just looks like about the disciple room. But yeah. Any final thoughts here before I don't stream Destiny again until maybe Wrath of the Machine or something?
Yeah. No, I think that's about it.
Pretty good. Here's Tanix,
Don't play
by the
Destiny,
way.
but consider having started playing Destiny 10 years ago.
Yeah. And they put Tanix in.
It's so funny.
Guys, he's not killing me in one hit.
Like obviously, oh my god.
Guys,
like,
I'm alive.
Obviously, it could be Kexus or whatever, which would also be funny because I love Kexus. But it definitely looks like Tanix. Like he's red.
I hate
Tanix
these guys.
Red.
These guys right here, these attendants. I hate these guys. All right. Well, thanks for joining us on this hour-long stream. I just thought that was neat and wanted to share that with you all. I now have to enter into the next phase of my life where I have to stream an SMT game, and then Elden Ring,
and then the SMT game again, and then a different SMT game.
Yeah. Hello, Mr. Finality. We've been summoned. Get his ass.
Holy shit, he dodged all of those. guy.
We could 3-man this, I think.
Dude, we could totally 3-man this. This is insane.
Oh
Like,
my
considering
god,
what we've been through-
like this, dead instantly on contest mode. These guys over here, dead instantly on contest mode. All right, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Later.
Later.